Right, so here we go. I thought it'd be time for another video. This one is coming straight from the depths of isolation. I am maybe 11 days in. I'm allowed out Tuesday morning, and when I'm allowed out on Tuesday, I will be running because the run streak is coming back. So I thought it'd be good to tell you 5, as usual, same as the last one, 5 reasons why I am streaking and what I think the benefits of it are. So, number 1 is a big one, mental health. So, thanks to the wonderful COVID and the pandemic, I work in retail. For anyone who doesn't know, it went absolutely mental. I was going to swear then, but managed not to. And to be fair, I was coming home knackered, stressed, didn't really want to run, but knew I needed to, and because the wonderful Wizard of Oz. Because I wasn't getting the train to work, I lost the sort of the thinking time I would normally get on the commute. So I kind of didn't have any time to process what had happened during the day. If it had been bad day, good day, anything. Just to sort of go over everything that happened, departmentalise it, add a bit of logic and sort of leave it behind. So once I started streaking, that was where I found that was the time. I chose a minimum of 5k, which gave me enough time to get everything out. The second reason why I'm streaking is goals, really. COVID took away most of my goals. Had Manchester Marathon, Boston Marathon, I had an ultra, and COVID took them all away. So I didn't really have any reason to run, and I found myself, I'd run once, twice a week, then skip a week. And I found myself just not running. Even though I love it, I knew I'd like it if I got out there. I was just like, oh, maybe tomorrow, maybe tomorrow. The only goal that still stood was the 1,000 miles in a year, which I was well behind schedule. So I decided to run every day, and that was my goal. And with that, I kind of ended up with a no excuses policy of, well, you can do it. It's not far. It was 5k a day. Straight out and back was the standard route, and that became my goal. And what was really nice on Strava is it tells you whether you're behind pace or ahead of pace. And I caught up the 1,000 miles for a year goal, and I am still just on track. I may still be just on track when I'm allowed out of the house again, so I will be kicking that straight back off. But yeah, I felt like streaking was now my goal. I didn't have any goals. I found myself not losing the love for running, just losing the motivation to get out and run. And adding a run streak into the mix was the motivation I needed to get out every single day. And as if you follow me, you'll see I absolutely loved it. Number 3 is a bit of a double-barreled one. So if any of you have listened to a podcast or seen a video before, you'll know that my dad got quite ill and unfortunately passed away 3 months or so before Evie was born. So he passed away on Valentine's Day. It's one way to get out of getting George a card. And Evie was born in June, so as you can see, maths is not my strong point. But I've always felt like if he had a kind of healthier, stronger fitness base, he may have been around to see Evie. So, I thought COVID was pretty serious from the beginning, and when I started running every day, part of the thing was to be actually healthier and stronger, so that if anything did go down, I would potentially be in a better position to fight it. And the other bit is, when a race is coming back, I have no idea. Do I want to race again? At some point, yeah. So it'd be really nice to just maintain a good level of base fitness, not let everything go, off cliff. And just so that when races come around, I don't have to start from zero again. Wherever the base level is. According to Strava, my base level now is 50. Well, it was 55 until I was isolated. Now it's 40. So it just keep sort of up there, not race ready, but race training ready, something like that. Number 4 has to be, like, not being egotistical, because I'm genuinely not, but motivation for others to kind of get out and do the same, and motivation for Evie. I guess kind of the motivation isn't, hey, go out and run every day. It's showing a little bit of resilience to crisis, I guess. I'm pretty lucky in my line of work that we get a lot of training on like emotional intelligence and behaviours, and resilience has been taught since day one. So, you know, I've been through some messed up stuff. That's the PG version of saying it. But yeah, messed up stuff. So resilience is amazing, and kind of I feel like running every day, you have to build resilience, and motivating other people to do something that they might not see it as building resilience but naturally would, was something I thought was important. And that's partly why when I talk about the streak and how I'm doing with it, it's not sugar coated. You know, there are days where, like, I think I always wanted to run, but there are days where the motivation was less, the run wasn't as good, I was emotionally all over the place, as anyone who follows me would know. You know, times get tough, and it's just that resilience and motivation to get it done that is relatable to all. Like, I'm not saying go get it done and go and run a sub 25k. You can go out there and do whatever you like. Just go out and do it. Like, it's an achievement. 20-minute 5k, a 30-minute 5k, a 40-minute 5k, a 50-minute 5k. Like, my mum went for a walk today. That's awesome. Like, just do whatever you can do. And if you streak, you know, don't get arrested. Sorry, naked joke. That's George's fault. But if you streak, like, you'll see the benefits, and it doesn't matter what time you do it in, as long as you get out there and do it. So number 5 is the reason I'm restarting the streak. So for anyone that doesn't know, I was on day 97 of my run streak when the wonderful app came up and said that I had been in continued contact with someone that had tested positive for COVID. So you are told to isolate. I was told to isolate for 12 days, which meant the run streak would end at day 97. Like, transparency wise, when I first got that notification, like, I was absolutely devastated. Went and sat on the stairs for a bit and had a bit of a cry because I wasn't going to see Evie. And I didn't really think about the streak. I just naturally was like, okay, I'm going to get it done, because that's where my mind had got to from just getting it done. I just thought, don't worry about it. I'll go out at 4 in the morning. No one will be out, and I can just continue the streak. And then the realization was, I need to do the right thing, and I need to do essentially what I'm told. So I was grounded. Like, the streak, 97, great achievement. And I managed to work out that, you know, whatever happens in 12 days, the streak will start again. And I know I can get to day 97. And I know I can get to day 100 after that. So I think the reason I'm streaking again is because there was some sweet spot, and I don't really remember at which point it happened, but it became habit. It became same as putting your socks on in the morning. Obviously it's more effort, so it's not as easy as putting your socks on, unless it's dark, at which point putting your socks on can be quite hard, hence wearing odd socks the other day. But it's like, it becomes such a habit that you go out, you do it, you just feel like content, happiness. The chore side of it is gone, mostly. And it is just that absolute sweet spot of, right, going running. It's not if, it's when and how far that is the question. The if, like, disappears, and I genuinely don't know when it did, but it did, and the mindset's still there. So Tuesday morning, early, because that's the plan. It's when, not if, and then it will just roll Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully in 102, 103 days, I'll be doing a video celebrating day 100. So that's why I'm restarting the streak. Like the top 4 reasons, the 5th reason makes that all possible. I hope you enjoyed watching my 5 reasons why I'm streaking. Well, I was streaking and I'm going to start streaking again when I'm allowed out of isolation. And it gave you a bit of an insight. I sometimes get messages saying like how, why, what you're doing. So I hope this gives you a bit of insight. If you like what you see, you know, it is the beginning of my YouTube journey. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you think I could do better. Tell me what you think I could do worse. I don't know if there'll be a lot there, you know. Could it get worse? Yeah, and thanks for watching.